If Thursday night's crowds are anything to go by, everyone wants to see the Queen in real life. So many people were in the mall that police had to shut it down. London's major media outlets have been reluctant to put a number on it, except to say thousands.
With a turnout like that, it's no wonder those Queen Elizabeth lookalikes in London are doing, well, a roaring trade. Let's go back to Sarah Greenhalgh at Jubilee headquarters. Sarah, some tourists are convinced they actually have seen the Queen out and about.
Matt, London is pretty crazy at the moment. There are so many tourists here for this Platinum Jubilee celebration, and not everyone is quite as across the Queen's movements as we are here at Sunrise. So naturally, when they see these royal impersonators out on the streets, there is sometimes a bit of confusion. And our own Monique Wright has caught up with one lady who is so very good at her job that she has even the paparazzi and some of those tourists fooled. Dust off the good china and roll out the red carpet because the Queen has arrived.
Your Majesty, it's so lovely to meet you. Hello.
Well, not quite the Queen, but if Elizabeth Davis walked past you on a London street, you'd be forgiven for getting a little starstruck.
Your Majesty, please, let me put down my jacket. No, not necessary. Oh.
Not only does this royal impersonator look the part, she actually walks like the Queen, even talks like her.
How often do you just go for walkabout?
I don't have to do that because they come up to me, really. I mean, when I get outside, yes.
Yes.
Not terribly often.
But not so sure she gets photographed as much as the most photographed woman in the world.
Can you believe that you've just had a photo with the Queen?
Cannot. It's just marvellous, fantastic.
Yeah, it's the Queen, isn't it? It's just, you're pretty relaxed about it.
I know.
Even the most royal of enthusiasts can be convinced they're in the presence of the monarch.
Hello, what's your name?
Thomas.
Sorry?
Thomas.
Who is it?
Thomas, do you know who that is?
The Queen.
And has no problem reigning in a crowd wherever she goes.
Have people always thought that you look like the Queen?
Well, I've never thought that, but my mother did.
Even when you were small?
Can two Americans get your picture?
Taking on the role of royalty is big business, from appearances to official engagements.
Well, I think it's an honour to do this, really.
What do you think she'd think of this?
Probably have a good laugh.
If you find it difficult to spot the difference, the real Queen is making very few public appearances these days.
Fairly simple, actually, isn't it? It's just
well, no, it used to be with her hand turning, didn't it? It used to be like that.
Oh, and as she's got older,
yes,
it's slowed.
While her impersonator shows no signs of slowing down, giving the people what they want, sightings of Her Majesty.
I feel, well, just the love of the people, really. It's amazing how everybody loves me.
Now, there is this real vibe here in London at the moment. Of course, there's the Union Jack flags and bunting everywhere, but there's also just so many people and they are keen to celebrate the Platinum Jubilee. It's lovely that it is giving people something to celebrate after what has been a really difficult 2 years with COVID, especially here in the UK.